Welcome to the 2025-2026 Highland Central School District budget presentation. My name is Joel Freer and I'm Superintendent of Schools.
My name is Desmond Barnett. I'm the School Business Administrator, and we will walk you through this year's school budget.
We created this budget in collaboration with the building administration, directors, and the Board of Trustees. We carefully considered the overall benefit to the school district community. This presentation provides an overview of the proposed budget for the 2025-2026 school year.
We are tasked annually with creating a balanced budget in which our expenses and revenues match. The district is facing challenges like many others as the state has not yet finalized its budget. Therefore, we need to explore ways to offset that discrepancy while remaining within the tax cap. Last year, we reduced staff and services to balance the budget. This year's proposed budget maintains all staff and services for our students. The budget serves as a financial plan that supports the district's programs. The New York State law requires districts to break the budget down into three categories: administrative, program, and capital. Specific rules dictate how expenses are allocated within these categories. For instance, while principal salaries fall under the program category, they are recorded in the administrative portion of the budget. As with any budget, most of the increase is seen within the program component of the budget. This slide shows the three-part budget in pie graph form, which visually highlights the greatest portion of the budget being the program component. This shows that almost 75 cents per dollar goes to that component of the spending plan. Another way to look at the budget is to break it down by more specific categories, which mirrors the state and audited financial reporting format. General support, which is the portion not in the classroom. Instruction, that includes program and extracurricular activities, pupil transportation, community service, and finally, undistributed includes our employee benefits, debt service, and interfund transfers. The following chart illustrates that 72% of our total budget is allocated to payroll and benefits. While this percentage is lower than last year, it is still considered standard for most school districts across the state. This slide shows our revenue increase for the 25-26 school year. The total amount of state aid has increased by $1.8 million. The two significant categories of aid that contributed to this increase are foundation aid and building aid. A $16,000 increase in pilot payments is due to the maturity of certain pilot agreements. A debt service plan has been created with our fiscal advisors, and we will be utilizing $85,000 from an interfund transfer towards this budget. $1.15 million in applied fund balance will be utilized again to offset the levy, and in addition, we will use $74,000 from the Employee Retirement Restricted Reserve and $376,000 from the Tax Cert Reserve to offset the budget shortfall. The total tax levy increase will be 2.63%. This is the max cap without exceeding. The budget-to-budget increase is 5.4%. This chart provides an estimated calculation of the tax impact on the residents of the town of Lloyd. We can only estimate this because we do not have finalized equalization rates from the county until late July. The estimate is given with last year's equalization rates, so for every $100,000 assessed value, there would be approximately a $5.64 increase per month.
We are thankful to our administrative team and Board of Education for finding a way to use specific reserves to keep our programs whole and not negatively impact opportunities for our students. All programs remain intact under this spending plan for the 2025-2026 school year.
There are two propositions that will be listed on the ballot. Proposition 1 will be our school district budget. Proposition 2 will be our bus referendum in the amount of $962,497, which includes 5 buses and 1 pickup truck with a plow.
There are 2 3-year trustee seats up for election this year. Voters can pick up to 2 candidates for those seats. The candidates are Janine Gemmel, Tom Miller, and Ivan Acosta. The budget vote and trustee elections will take place on Tuesday, May 20th, between the hours of 6 a.m. and 9 p.m. in room D10, otherwise known as our band room at Highland High School. Absentee and early mail ballot applications are available to download from our website. Absentee and early mail ballots must be returned by 5 p.m. on May 20th, 2025. To be eligible to vote, you must be a U.S. citizen, a registered voter, and 18 years of age or older. Additionally, you must be a Highland Central School District resident for at least 30 days immediately before the vote. For more information regarding the vote, you can contact our district clerk, Lisa Cerniglia, at 845-691-1005, or by email at lcerniglia@highland-k12.org. This concludes the 2025-2026 proposed spending plan for the Highland Central School District. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. Should you have any questions regarding this presentation, please feel free to reach out to any building administrator, district administrator, or any one of our Board of Education trustees, all of whom are fully versed in this proposed spending plan.
Also, be on the lookout for the annual budget newsletter, which will be in your mailbox in a few days. Once again, thank you for your support.
And have a great day.